Well, hey everybody, it's your good buddy 650 Eep here. Welcome to season 5 of the new bike build series. This season we're using this 2020 BMW S1000RR with the M package and this 2019 Aprilia RSV for 1100 factory, and with the help of our channel sponsor, the magnificent Miami Manny from Moto Million. Both these bikes are being transformed into something truly special and unique. At the end of this build series, we're giving the winner the choice of these two motorcycles. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. If you're already a subscriber, tap that bell and you'll be notified when new content is uploaded. Today in the build series, Zach's going to do something to one of these bikes. I'm not sure which one. I think we might be installing rear sets by our good buddies Gillies onto the 2020 S1000, but I'm not sure. I brought both bikes here today because we're probably going to do something to this bike as well in another video. But this is a fantastic opportunity for us to take a look at both these bikes side by side, midway through their transformation process. Both these bikes have amazing Akrapovic exhausts installed, full exhausts on both machines, and they look great. They both have carbon fiber wheels. The S1000RR M came with carbon fiber wheels from the factory that resemble very closely the HP4 Race carbon wheels. The Aprilia has Rotobox Boost matte carbon fiber wheels installed. This S1000 is going to get a lot more carbon fiber installed as well from our good friends at Ilmberger, and it's going to look completely different when we're done. But for right now, I'm going to wheel these bikes inside and see what Zach's up to. So I wheeled the bike inside. It's on one of Zach's benches, and there he is.
Yup, hey, we're back. And we got some awesome Gilles Tooling rear sets that we're going to get installed onto the S1000RR.
Yes.
We were working on the Aprilia last time. And what did we get installed on that? Oh, we put
Light-Tech rear sets. Yeah,
yes.
They look great.
And we got them all adjusted up, working well. Everything stayed on them since you've ridden it a couple times. Sweet. Yeah, so let's take a look at these again. We teased them briefly last time.
They are absolutely stunning.
Yeah.
I almost want an extra set to put in my office at home.
Yeah. They make great
wall ornaments.
Wall ornaments, desk paperweights. So it looks like we got the brake side here.
Oh man, that's gorgeous.
All machine.
Wow.
Billet aluminum and anodized.
Wow.
Radial mount set up for our frame on our new 2020. It's got the exhaust mount on it, so that's good. Carbon fiber heel guard.
Nice.
Well, let's pop them on and see how they look on the bike.
Okay.
I think it should really change it because that's a big bright spot right now.
Yes. Sticks out.
Dark in color, so they'll blend in a little more. I think we started on the shifter side on the Aprilia, so we'll start on the brake side on the S1000.
Switching things up on us.
Yeah.
Keeping it fresh.
First, we'll take the exhaust mounting hardware off, and then.
Oh, that's radial mounted as well.
Yes. It's just how the new foot peg setup is. Parts break down. Says we don't have to adjust it. Looks like we're going to reuse the spring holder.
I love how you quickly read through that, man. That's amazing.
We're going to reuse the spring, so that's nice. I like that. We're going to reuse the two fasteners. They gave us our torque specs, so that's nice. All right, so this gets a little cumbersome. We got all this stuff we have to hold, but so basically it looks like we're going to take that factory spring mount. It's going to go on the other side of the master cylinder though now, and then we have these little spacers that go on, and then this is going to attach to our rear set. I want to make sure we line that guy up there, and then these two holes should be close, which they are. There we go.
Oh man, I was going to say, it looks tough for you to do that,
yeah,
man.
I figured something was going to fall.
Yeah.
Oh, that bolt slid out just a little bit, that's why. So now we got to get our spacer guy back in here. Wow. Once you get them started, you're in the clear.
Yeah, man.
Okay, so we got them started. We can put our clevis pin back in the rear brake pedal. It said we don't need to adjust it, so hopefully we don't. If we do, no big deal. We can go back and adjust that. Now we gotta just tighten up those bolts. I'll just run them in with the drill and then we'll torque them.
Already looks 1,000 times better, man.
I bet. Give us a torque spec of 10 Newton meters, so we'll get that done. And then we gotta just reattach our spring. This rubber cover actually keeps the spring from cracking, so you wanna make sure that stays on.
Okay. Good tip.
It just hooks onto there, and then it's got a little groove you can see. Down here, we're hooked onto there. Awesome. We'll double check it once we get it mounted. And we're going to reuse our stock mounting bolts for now.
Should we use Loctite in there?
No, it doesn't come with Loctite from the factory.
Okay.
And I don't believe it says it needs any, so maybe on the final assembly with the Pro Tie we will. Pull the nut on the back side. And we're there. We're installed. Nice and easy. We still got, so this is our free play amount. We could probably snug that up a little bit, but it's not horrendous, that's for sure. We'll have to see what happens once it gets hot.
Okay.
But it seems good by hand. So now we'll just have to adjust this for our foot placement. And if we did want to do our foot peg, yeah, this is actually just like the Spider and TWM rear sets that we mount before. You either have to pop this plastic cap off or kind of get in there with a ball end Allen, and then we can just move it and it's one bolt.
Yeah.
So pretty easy to adjust. All right, so now we're on to the shifter side. This side is usually easier because all we have here is a footrest and then the shifter. They're two separate components.
Oh.
We're not holding 30 things at one time.
Yes.
Checking alignment, all that. So it's just the two bolts here. Again, we're going to reuse them. So spin them out, put them off to the side. This is actually impressively light.
It is light. It's like nothing.
Yeah. Then we're going to remove our shift rod. Note that it's on the inside of the shifter here because this is the standard shift position. If we switch it over here, it gives you GP shift, which puts you pushing down to shift gears up. Sometimes when you're at extreme lean angles on the track, it's easier to shift that way.
Okay.
That's why people like to run that pattern. And it's nice that it's that easy to do. I can't believe that the shift sensor and everything picks up on it, but somehow it does.
BMW engineering.
It's probably just that it switches from push to pull or something like that, but I never really looked into it that much. We're going to pull this off and put it to the side. And that is our left side disassembly. Get both bolts started, run them in, and then torque them. Same as other side, 20 Newton meters. We're using the original parts. Again, it has a nice ball bearing in here, so it should have a nice smooth shifting feel to it, just like the stock one. It also runs a ball bearing, so that's nice stuff. You don't get that on a lot of bikes.
Yeah.
They would just put a bushing here, which has way more play and would never be as smooth as a bearing. Put our little hood back over here. Keep everything nice and clean. Not too much play. Again, just a simple bolt. We can move this in 3 positions. We can adjust our shift rod if we need up and down. It does give a little eccentric adjustment here if we do want up or down.
Yep.
We got that much adjustment. We can move our foot peg. Can't beat that for easy installation. That took about half the time as the puzzle we had for the Aprilia.
Yes.
Part of it's the way the original bike's set up, and part of it's the rear set manufacturer.
Yeah.
So these are pretty cool. Let's just show that bracket real quick that you need. Pretty straightforward when you order it. They show if you're going to get reverse shift, you got to take the side stand off and relocate it, I guess. Or, you relocate the shifter, I think, to this bracket. I'm not really sure. I don't know. Luckily, we don't have to deal with that.
Yes.
And then these are all your adjustments that can be made in torque specs for the rear sets.
Nice.
And if you can't get it through the manufacturer, everything has a part number. You can go to Gilles' website and you can always order parts from them. So if you have a little tip over and just crack a foot peg, you can still get a foot peg.
Nice.
You have to buy the whole rear set. Where
That's
if you
awesome.
order the parts from BMW, they don't list them separately. Because the M parts now, not HP I almost said, but the M parts package is made by Gilles. Probably looks a lot like this, if not exactly the same, but they won't give you a parts listing. So If you go to Gilles, if you have the M set and you happen to need a foot peg or something, go to their website. They're super awesome to deal with.
Yeah.
We've called them, emailed them a couple times, and we always get parts right away.
Nice.
And for a reasonable price. So I guess we should probably drop this down and make sure it fits our feet okay, huh?
Yes.
And then we got, oh, you know what, while it's up in the air, we got this blue swing arm pivot nut. Should we pop that on there?
Yeah, absolutely.
A little extra bling made by Light Tech.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's the right size. It's a little something.
Yeah.
It'll pop real nice because we have some carbon fiber frame covers that are going to be going on.
Yeah. The blue kind of goes with the blue tie.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking everything feels pretty good.
Uh-huh. I'm not surprised.
Definitely a lot more foot peg for your foot. I mean, I'd be fine with it up a little higher. It would get my knees to the tank. But for the street, this is probably more comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything feels good. Here, you want to give it a shot?
Sure. Take a look at her. Oh yeah. Doesn't surprise me that they would, by default, put it in a decent spot. You know? This resembles the stock configuration a lot. I mean,
yeah.
Yeah, you're not missing a beat from stock. I would put the shifter maybe a little closer to the foot.
Yeah, I was thinking that maybe. Let's move it in one.
Yep, move it in one.
Should help give a more positive shift.
Looks good, Zach.
Yep, so one final adjustment, got it all dialed in.
Yes.
Blue swing arm pivot bolt really did pop, I noticed while I was filming you sitting on it. So
yes.
That's kind of cool. And the Gilles Rearsets look awesome, made out of great components.
They do.
Great addition to the motorcycle.
Yeah.
And super adjustable. So thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll catch you in the next video.
All right. Thanks, Zach. You heard him. The bike looks good. The bolt pops on the bike. That blue's really cool. Kind of looks good next to the Krapovich full titanium blue. And of course, the rear sets. Absolutely beautiful on this machine. Gilles, can't go wrong with that. Somebody's going to be happy when they have the choice between this and the Aprilia RSV for 1100 factory that's sitting outside right now. So if you're not part of the Patreon family, make sure that you join so you can have a chance to win one of these two motorcycles. Information on how to do that is in the description. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. If you're already a subscriber, tap the bell and you'll get notified when new content is uploaded. These bikes will be completed real soon and then somebody's going to win one of them. So let's get excited about that, huh? This bike looks absolutely stunning. Stay tuned for more video, guys. We will catch you guys next time on the new bike build series. What an amazing bike with these Gilles Rearsets.